Hello. Today we'll be discussing the proposed Adaptive Water Resource Management Plan for lithium mining in Salar de Atacama salt flat. This presentation is made for EVSP 501 Environmental Management, American Public University System, with the professor being Daniel Reed and the proposed audience being state and local governments of Chile. The presenter and creator of this presentation is Hunter Quinn Dodd, and it was made on February 18th, 2023. Hunter is an environmental scientist located in Longview, Texas, and currently holds a bachelor's in environmental science with a concentration in sustainability. Hunter's background in water treatment solutions and environmental protection led him to the idea of creating a hydrologically focused, adaptive management plan for lithium mining in the Atacama salt flat of Chile. Issues that will be brought up and addressed within this management plan include how our modern energy transition is depleting vital resources such as fresh groundwater depletion and lithium mining and refining processes, and its consequent aiding in biodiversity loss. How the local governments in Chile are not well equipped enough to manage social and environmental outcomes of lithium mining and extraction. The impact these processes have on the indigenous people within Salar de Atacama, and how they are seeing diminished groundwater resources at the expense of lithium mining companies using their fresh groundwater wells for refining, and also the localities which are becoming dependent on these stakeholders, namely large cap companies conducting the mining, extraction, and refining. Solutions that are going to be brought up in this management plan include adequate recharging of these fresh groundwater wells, either through direct injection using surrounding bodies of water, such as the South Pacific Ocean or surrounding lakes. If the South Pacific Ocean would be used or utilized, they would have to use desalination processes beforehand, and then this also leads into the influence and investment to industrial sustainability. That way, the localities won't have to become as dependent on these large stakeholders, and then the focusing on biodiversity conservation measures that need to be implemented in and around lithium mining processes within Salar de Atacama. The management overview includes three distinct areas, which include modeling the lithium extraction process, then highlighting data-driven impacts lithium mining and extraction has on the groundwater resources of these indigenous people within Salar de Atacama, and then lastly, is to structure an adaptive management plan based on temporal impacts, Chilean resource policy, alternative method outcomes, and water resource conservation effectiveness. Stakeholders in the lithium mining, extraction, and refining process within Chile include companies and investors, indigenous Chileans, and citizens who use lithium products. This also includes citizens of other countries that use lithium products, and then the state and local governments within Chile. The objectives for this management plan include to monitor the fresh groundwater resources in and around Atacama de Salar, to lobby for changes to the current Water Code of 1981, which doesn't properly protect indigenous water rights, particularly groundwater rights, focuses more on surface water rights, to explore and implement beneficial changes to the lithium extraction process for all stakeholders, and then lastly, to collect temporal data or time-based data on water resources and biodiversity to synthesize adaptive changes. Policies that affect this management plan include Decree Law 2.886 of 1979, Political Constitution of 1980, Chile's Water Code of 1981, their 1982 Organic Constitutional Law on Mining Concessions, the Mining Code of 1983, as well as Law 18.248, and then lastly, Chile's environmental law, Law 19.300. The vision statement for this management plan is to embrace the need for freshwater resources of all Chileans and focus on protecting Salar de Atacama's beautiful resources from mineral extraction. With adaptive management practices and data synthesis, this plan will address the complex intricacies within Chile's lithium industry. Presented are the references used for the management plan. Thank you.